Thank you for the 4K subscribers. Appreciate it, bro. Really appreciate it. It really helps my channel in a whole lot. Thank you for the 4K subscribers. I really appreciate it, bro.
The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports.
I mean, all these streamers are overrated, bro. What do you mean, bro? I mean, they can't accept criticism very well. They always try and ban your comments because they can't accept criticism very well. They all suck. What do you mean, bro?
For effective field goal percentage.
This day and age of streaming, bro. They all just suck, bro.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup.
I saw a girl play Park. Horrible.
Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's White, and it's Hernandez in at the point guard.
Horrible, bro.
And for the Timberwolves,
this absolute horrible.
He's joined by McDaniel. Randall out there with Naz Reid, and it's McConnell in at the 1. And there's certainly an added challenge, right, Clark, in the second game of a back-to-back.
And you always wonder in that case, could fatigue play a role in deciding this game? You know, back-to-backs are hard, but there's no excuses. Everybody has to play them, so you deal with it and make the most of it.
Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set,
what do you mean, bro?
I mean, he's a threat down there.
Here's McConnell. There's the drive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Such a
I'll get it, bro.
McConnell's got his second basket of the night.
I see horrible gameplay out of people.
And here's
they can give views.
He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And the bench turned up in that one.
I don't get it.
They couldn't get from their starters, they got
horrible gameplay out of people. Horrible gameplay.
You hear about
and they can actually watch the guy. That horrible gameplay.
Bench players that contributed in last game, their bench came alive.
Here's McDaniels after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
I don't get it.
And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I don't get it. Whole gameplay.
Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup. And their
offense
just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
Let me ask you a question, Chad.
3-point play chance here for him.
You get monetized on YouTube, right?
That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And you reuse content, knowing if you reuse content, you're gonna get some type of ban. You're gonna get demonetized, bro.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys. Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
There's always a surprise, isn't there?
You let me know.
In the offseason. Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 first plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
All guys, horrible gameplay, day in, day out, and they can give you. Oh my goodness, what you do.
You know how good a shooter he is.
Like Murder Show.
For him when he's
absolutely
not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
White finds MP, and it goes down 2 points. Hernandez has got 8 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
I think he might get wins in Warzone.
With a great pass leading to a basket.
He might get wins in Warzone. I saw one time I've been playing against bots, really, bro.
He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
I'm going to show overrated streamers.
And a chance now
overrated streamers getting views. Twitch. Through Twitch. Yeah, I said, I make commitment. I make commitment.
And right now,
to
Chicago,
say, if I'm
away the so-called
experts'
opinion. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
Just what we gave
here's Edwards. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
I don't get it how,
the short break in the action gives us a chance
how
now
people
to
can absolutely watch somebody play a game
MP in
and
the
play
last
so
game against
horribly
Miami got the job done.
and give them $10 out they want. Unbelievable. I can't even buy donations. What do you mean, bro?
Guy he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Randall. Following the basket by MP.
Tell me how.
You know, he's
how video game.
His offense over time,
video game,
Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
How do you say?
104 left to play.
How do you say that? How do you say that? How do you say that? I pitched good games.
Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP finds Dosunmu.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Edwards passes to Randall. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Chicago also making some changes. Zach Collins comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Dosunmu. And MP with the basket on the assist by White. White's got assist number 5 here tonight. Timberwolves trail by 7.
Who does that in a game?
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Over in the corner, Randall. Pass to McConnell. Here's Alexander Walker. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Let me ask you a question. You get demonetized for champ.
From the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To the inside, Hernandez, and he banks in the layup. MP's got 16 points.
I mean,
how do you say that, bro?
Scored in the paint already here. It is eye-opening.
And so it's MP making things happen.
How do you say that? How do you say that? How do you say that?
There was
absolutely
no stopping him.
They come out their mouth.
Get you back to the action after this break.
And I'm not even and people are so dying to get monetized. I am not dying to get monetized. I am not dying for it, bro. I get it. I have a chance. I don't have 4,000 water showers, but I can get all that $5, $10. No, absolutely not. I'm not gonna do that. I got 4K subscribers. What do you mean, bro?
Deciding to change it up. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Vucevic. Dosunmu is out there with Kobe White. Then it's MP. And it's Simmons in at the shooting guard position. Randall kicks to McConnell. With the drive. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. He's got 8.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
And Simmons slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. That one falls. McConnell's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, one, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then two, whining when fouls aren't called.
And it's Vucevic missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
And Vucevic throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Vucevic, good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
Nikola Vucevic, guys, just goes to work when he gets an opportunity to score. I mean, he's a very, very polished offensive player.
Pass to McDaniels. Inside. Shoots it up. Reed misses.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Left side, Edwards. That one wide left. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
Who does that in the game?
They're up by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
Who does that in a video game? Who does that, Chet? Go.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look
Let's
at
see
the
where I'm
action
at.
from the first half,
I'm not even
a
seeing
brief
Jack.
overview of some upcoming games. And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt, maybe like from the corner?
Okay, let me do this over, okay?
Yeah, because I'm kind of
From the opposite end. Oh, wait. Can't even ask the question. Too bad. Let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight one after the first half.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
And that'll do it for halftime. We
What
send
do
you
you
back
mean,
to
Rob?
Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Reed is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McConnell in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Here is Edwards. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago, McDaniels gets a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pass to Buzelis. Back to MP. Inside, MP gets it.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch now, he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Chicago making some changes. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic, and Josh Giddey subbed in for Dosunmu. And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Count that bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. White against Edwards. Pass to Reed. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Collins, good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now, here's McDaniels. Hasn't made one yet. Lock at 6. Randall. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
McConnell passes to Randall. Now, here's McDaniels. To halt the run. They get the rebound.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
MP, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Here's MP, and it's in there. Hernandez has got 10 points in just the second half.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout.
Who does that, bro?
Looking for a breather and maybe just
in a video,
one or two things to talk about.
Who makes a video that says it's a banger? I got a banger video that absolutely sucks, like Tim Chapman. I got an absolute banger, but it sucks.
Some changes for Minnesota. Ours is checked in, and it's Clark.
How can you say I got an absolute banger video and it absolute sucks, Chad? No. You let me know. Chad.
Timberwolves trail by 14. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started.
They've
got Trey Jones. Josh Giddey is out there with Simmons.
I watched one of the videos.
And it's Hernandez.
I was going to say something about himself.
Pass to Jones. Back to MP. Jones dishes to Simmons.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop. Nice, sweet lefty stroke from Mike Conley. Has really worked on that part of his game.
Back to MP. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. White, bounce pass. Here's Hernandez. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
How do you say it's an absolute banger. How do you say it? It points them out. Chad, I got an absolute banger video, but it absolutely sucks.
Here's Alexander Walker. White covering.
Yeah, actually, watch that stuff. So.
Edwards against Giddey from deep three-point territory. Edwards can't hit.
Yeah,
and that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Conley.
And I watched one of Timmy Chapman's videos. Oh my goodness.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
Pass to Buzelis.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Drills it from outside. And the Bulls lead by 14.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
You ought to be ashamed
of yourself. Chris Finch calls for the timeout.
You get 20,000. I'll get out 20,000 people watch that.
Away. And right now,
playing some Marvel Rivals. She the freshen on my face, right?
Teams changing it up here.
I mean,
and now we've got some time to check in from the sideline.
You said you got to get
for us,
DA.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys.
Thank you, David.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Shots good by Hernandez.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Outside Edwards.
That's one
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bulls leading by 16. Pass to Buzelis. Back to MP. And stolen by McConnell. McDaniels with the ball. Now defended by MP. McConnell kicks to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Chicago's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Dosunmu, the pass to Hernandez. Julius Randle with the rebound. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Good. Hernandez has got 4 points in the quarter.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now, here's McDaniels. Out to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. He lays it in. Edwards got 19 points.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bulls.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, whenever things started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And, you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. To the paint, and stolen by McConnell.
Oh, he stole the ball. What do you mean, bro?
It's 3-on-3 on the
he
fast
stole
break.
the ball, bro.
Pass to Reed. Rebounded by Vucevic. It's stolen by Edwards.
Oh, my goodness.
Now McDaniels. This one for 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. There's 25 seconds left in the game. And there's Buzelis on the assist by MP.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. knocks it off the glass. Hernandez has got 38 points. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying
I'm just... I just do the perfect pass. I facilitate, bro. What do you mean, bro?
Red hot scoring streak. Good job, MP. I see. Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
And he's about to tear it
So I
up.
talk to nobody. I ain't got to talk to nobody, bro. What do you mean, bro? Nobody. Nobody in these streets, bro.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
I'm humble what I got. I'm humble, chat. I'm humble. What do you mean, bro? I'm humble. Humble what I got, bro.